Okay, I'm Jeff Brandon along with Alan Ronley. We're almost ready for our second half of play to begin. Of course, as Alan told you, Norristown will be kicking off to begin the second half. We've got a tie ball game, 6 apiece. And while we've got the time, we'd like to remind you that this game is being brought to you by the Norristown Area School District. Mr. Sam Galbraith directing and producing our show tonight. Running camera for us, Sherry Sandler, Sari Heitner, and Ben Wooders. Kicking off for Norristown to be number 2, Andy Town, back deep for Archbishop Carroll. We've got number 22, Jamie Vigiano, along with number, well, let's get the kickoff first. Andy Town, let's see who it goes to. And it's taken by number 82, Chris McFillin. McFillin gets the ball up to the 28-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from there for the Patriots of Archbishop Carroll.
It all depends. You just have to know what they're going to do.
All right. Brian Corrigan setting up. Going to have our first penalty. Delay game. I don't believe it. We were just commenting while we were off the air that there had been no penalties in this ball game. First play from scrimmage for the second half, and I think we've got to delay a ball game. Let's see what the official has to say. Illegal procedure. I guess it was the tight end switching ends that time. Did something illegal, I don't know. But illegal procedure is the call. Move it back 5 yards. So the Patriots will try one more time, this time 1st and 15 as we begin this third quarter. They hand off to Dransfield this time. And nice play by Mike Taylor and Bill Angelucci in there on the tackle for the Eagles. And they stop Dransfield at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 15. Gain of inches on the play. And Norristown defense once again playing very well. Mike Taylor again, also in on the tackle, Brian Murphy, number 88. So we've got a gain of about a yard on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 13. Not too impressive.
I know.
So we've got 10:29 remaining here in the third quarter. As we told you so many times, it's a tie ball game, 6 apiece. And 3rd and 14 for the 3rd and 13, pardon me, for the Patriots. Not mighty impressive.
Of course, we're not talking about the Norristown cheerleaders when you say that. And by the way, you like that segue? By the way, have you managed to memorize their names yet?
I know 1 or 2, and that's about it. I can't help it. I'm out of school now. I used to know them when I was in high school.
I am shocked and embarrassed at your lack of preparation.
I'm sorry, Al.
Therefore, I'll be back in the 4th quarter.
I'm sorry. You go ahead. You take care of that difficult chore. And they run the ball again. No, nice play by Corrigan, bootleg, but there's no place to go, and he'll barely get back to the original line of scrimmage. And once again, the Patriots will have to punt. We're getting to see a good look at these punting squads tonight, definitely.
And as we said during the halftime show, that this was a key possession. Norristown's defense has held, thanks to the inept offense at this moment, at least, of the Patriots. And this is good. It's definitely good if you're a Norristown fan.
And we assume that most of the folks watching on Norristown High's cable channel are Norristown fans. Archbishop Carroll not being in our immediate viewing vicinity.
However, their grandparents, aunts, and uncles may
probably are being in our
viewing
viewing vicinity, yes. Viewing vicinity.
Don't worry, I have those problems every night.
Nice punt that time. Andy Town's going to take it for the Eagles on the far sideline. And he just tucks the ball, and we're going to have a penalty on the play.
I think a late hit or a clip. Maybe a late hit.
Late hit? I don't think it was a clip. It was too late to be a clip, I believe.
You're right. I think it's a late hit.
No, you're right. I think it's a late hit.
Well, I was just. Never mind.
Thank you, Alan, for giving me partial credit on that, even though it was you who made the real call.
I was being a gentleman about it, hoping
as you
that
always
you would,
are. As you always are.
Yes.
And your mother told me to say that at least 3 times in every broadcast. And
look, you're getting well paid for this.
I
Remember.
told her, fine, as long as the checks keep coming in, there's no problem.
I wonder if the Carroll School District needs a couple announcers since we're playing out of our options this year.
Or at least one, right?
At least one.
We're wrong.
It's
Penalty against Norristown, and that big one, 15-yarder. Let's see what it is. It was probably a clip then. And the call is illegal use of the hands.
That was my third guess.
Oh,
on the play.
you were just about to say illegal use of the hands, and I stopped you. I'm sorry, I stopped you. So it'll be 1st and 25. It's assessed on the, pardon me, it's 1st and 10, not 1st and 25. The penalty is not assessed. They hand off to Rochette, and that got about nothing, maybe 2 yards. And I'll tell you what, I bet you Archbishop Carroll's defense is still psyched up from that big goal line stand they had to close out the first half.
And they deserve to be. They put an excellent stand together there.
So it'll be 2nd and 9 for Norristown.
In case you didn't see it or listen to the halftime show, what Jeff is referring to, of course, Norristown had first down on the 1-yard line, 4 straight running plays, and the Carroll defense stopped them cold.
Nice play by Frank Cassano. Had the option that time. He could have pitched back to James, could have gone to Rochette up the middle, could have passed the ball, took it himself, had a nice hole on the right side.
Good block there by number 11, Billy Evans. So many people fail to realize that those wide receivers are crucial when the quarterback or a tailback is coming around the end to annihilate one of the defensive backs coming up.
That was definitely a nice play by Evans and a good gain for Cassano. We've got a 1st and 10. Frank gives Norristown a little bit of momentum here. The ball on the 41-yard line of the Eagles. Cassano to Rochette. Rochette gets a nice hole that time. Oh, beautiful play. Look at Jockeys just run people over. They tried to tackle the ball that time. In on the play was number 21 for the Patriots.
Which was John Doherty. He is one of their defensive backs.
And that was a nice play by the right side of Norristown's line. Bill Angelucci, Brian Riquette. Good play. We've got a man down on the field. Who is that? Is that Jockeys?
It may be Rochette. I don't see him on the sidelines or on the field.
They tried to tackle the ball that time. He had 3 fellas come down on top of him. As we said, tie ball game, 6 apiece, 8:51 to play in the 3rd quarter.
You know, I referred to Jacques in the first half as a bowling ball type of runner. I'm referring to about 10 years ago, there was a guy that played for the Baltimore Colts, Don Nottingham, later played for Miami Dolphins. They called him the human bowling ball. Short, stocky, a lot of power in the legs, and he just dragged people with you. Carmen Bello for the past couple of years until he graduated last season. The same type of runner, and Jacques Rochette also. Not explosive speed, but with those big thighs, gets a lot of power and drive as he walks off the field here to some applause. Reminds me of the same type of player.
And into the ball game for Norristown, that's number 32 for the Eagles, Jim Hammond. So 1st and 10 on Rochette's powerful run. The ball's on the 38-yard line. Officials timeout. Fix some equipment, I think, down there on the field.
Jim Hammond coming into the ballgame has not seen much action at all this season. That shows you the durability of Jacques Rochette, even though he's a 2-way starter.
All right, Cassano takes the ball, and he's going to fake the handoff, runs it himself. Nice play by Frank. Hurdles over the middle. Oh, my goodness. For a gain of about 8 yards on the play.
And an excellent block that time by Jim Hammond, who took out Fran O'Rourke, one of the middle guards, who was right there ready to tackle Cassano, and then he was upended.
That was a nice play by Frank, as you say, getting the help from Hammond, cutting around that left side. Nice cutback upfield, and he just leaped down there. I guess it was a gain of about 6 on the play, 6 or 7.
Jacques Rochette back in the lineup, too.
And Rochette only takes that 1 play breather, and he's off for a gain and a 1st down. There he is again. Look at him just running into people. Oh, he gets clobbered from the blind side, but not before he gets a 1st down and more. The ball's going to be down to the 21-yard line of the Patriots, and Norristown moving the ball very, very well here. And I'd like to see them get on the scoreboard here, get back some of that that momentum, some of that drive they lost on that play to end the first half, that series to end the first half. All right, 1st and 10 again. Eagles having no problem moving the ball here. They go to James off the right side. He's got no place to go, and he's dragged down quickly. In there on the play, number 71, Bert Grossman, along with number 52, Ken Graves.
That shows you the excellent pursuit of Bert Grossman. They ran the play to the opposite side of him, as they've done all night long, and he was still in there assisting Graves on the tackle. Grossman, of course, in case you missed it, 6'6", 255-pound senior defensive end. Those are big numbers.
It's a big man. 2nd and 8 for Norristown. Rochette off the left side. Nice run by Jockeys. Very close to a 1st down.
And Terry Kennedy and Vance Fisher that time helped open some good-sized holes there for Rochette to scamper through on the left side of the line.
I'll tell you, I saw Terry Kennedy this afternoon. He said, make sure you say my name right. It's like, well, I'm getting an opportunity tonight because he's playing good ball along with Bill Angelucci, Joe Glisson, the rest of the offensive line for Norristown.
Kennedy's big, 6 foot, 235-pound tackle.
Now Terry told me he was 6'2".
If Terry wants to be 6'2", me being 5'9½", it's fine with me.
Okay. Don't forget that 9.5. That half is important. I know. I'm 5'9½" also.
I love doing those interviews when I stand 2 steps above them in the bleachers. But basketball season almost here, Jeff.
Oh, right around the corner, Al.
December, 2nd week in December, I think, gets underway.
I believe so. Of course, I may miss the first game or two. I don't know. Of course, Bill Werkheiser will be with us to help out with those ball games.
Thankfully.
Yes, we'd really like to see Bill. Bill knows a heck of a lot more about basketball than we do.
Definitely.
1st and 10. They hand off to Rochette again. No place to go. Gang tackle. A little piling on there. Down at the bottom of the rubble was number 74, Matt Brown, for the Patriots. So it'll be 2nd down and 11. Looks like a loss of a yard. Nope. Loss of about a foot. So let's call it 2nd and 10 again. And the Eagles on the 10-yard line. Looks like they can get a 1st down at about the 1-inch yard line. 1-inch yard line? No, the 1-inch line. Sorry. And there's not even a line there. The 1-inch point. You knew I'd correct myself. Oh, Cassano in big trouble. Nice play that time by number 66, Vince Spazzato on the blitz. Heck of a play. I mean, they were all over Cassano.
Well, I think it helped them too, meaning them being the Patriots defense, that Cassano slipped on the turf. Matter of fact, that's the same area where, remember, at the beginning of this ball game,
that's right,
Corrigan had his problems for the Patriots.
That's right. And now look at it again. We're 3rd and 15 from the 15. Norristown once again mounts an impressive drive, cruises downfield, and they get in scoring position. They find it difficult to get the ball in the end zone.
I say it's time to look. I'm still trying to explain the 4 straight runs that couldn't get him in the end zone. I say now you look for maybe Billy Evans going down. If he's,
I don't know.
Yeah, I think Evans and Carson are your receivers at the moment.
He's going to go to Carson across the middle.
Evans is open.
There he is on the side. Hit him in the face. Oh, my. Hit him right in the face. Well, you can't say he didn't see the ball. It was right at him. Well, that's a tough play. I guess Billy took his eye off it, or perhaps the defender got his hand up there at the right time and couldn't make out the ball coming.
I think even if Billy had caught it, he was already just about out of bounds at that point because the play took so long to develop.
4th and 15. Ronnie Minges is going to try a field goal. That'll be a 32-yarder if he makes it.
I think this is the first time he's attempted a field, well, other than earlier in the game when they went past for the touchdown, but I think this is his first attempt of the season.
I'm not certain. You may be right. Minges has got a good leg on him. The set is good. It's up. It's certainly long enough, and it's good. That was a boot. That ball would have gone in 40 yards. Nice kick by Ronnie Minges. So Norristown gets some points on the board. They're ahead now 9-6. And as a matter of fact, I was at a soccer game today for Norristown. I watched Minges play. He scored one of the goals for the soccer team today. He's got a heck of a leg on him, and he just proved it right there.
That's why he's the place kicker for the Eagles.
Oh, that's insightful.
No, well, last season the same thing. He rarely practiced with the team. He'd play the soccer matches on Friday afternoon, come show up at the games then. I remember there were a few occasions last year where he barely made it to the to Roosevelt Field by game time because of the location where the soccer team was playing.
Okay, so Andy Town going to kick off for the Eagles with 4:53 left to go in the third quarter. Town boots the ball deep. Oh, he ripped that ball. And it's taken by number 44. That's Mike Joyce for the Patriots. He gets up to about the 20-yard line, perhaps a little bit more, and he's dragged down by the Norristown special team. So the Patriots take over at their own 27. I was off by 5 yards there. But I guess you get what you pay for, right?
You mean our spotters aren't here tonight? The CBS chalkboard hasn't arrived?
I can't believe it.
And the slow-mo instant replay hasn't arrived either. I am shocked.
That time it's Brad Chamness up the middle for about 3 yards on the play. Maybe 4 yards. We'll make it down 2nd and 6 to go.
We were just kidding, of course, with all those technical advances, but of course we do have light beer commercials to look forward to someday, I hope.
Yeah, well, I think those are, we're going to put those in the can in November, I think.
Yeah,
okay.
After they release us.
After our contract expires. Right after Thanksgiving, we're scheduled for
Or
that.
after this game, if they hear it.
I think Barry Spencer's right down there. He told me to come right to him when it's time to renegotiate our contracts. Go right to the man, that's what he said. And once again, they go off the right side with the run. Good for about 2 yards. Let's make it 3rd down and 4 to go. Norristown defense looks good on this drive. 3:36 left to go in the third quarter. And they switch the defense around to match the offensive changes. Corrigan rolls to his left, sets up, drills the pass. Nothing there, absolutely nothing there. And Corrigan was under some pressure there. Who was that? Brian Murphy got in? No, it was Bill Angelucci. It was Theron Ellis and Brian Murphy, yeah. So, once again, Archbishop Carroll forced to punt, but it's certainly anybody's ball game. The score 9-6. Ronnie Minges, the difference in this ball game so far, just booted a 32-yard field goal. And we've got 3:22 left to go in the third quarter. 9-6 Eagles.
And while we have a moment, we'll tell you what's happening here as far as Norristown football. They will be back here on October 5th when they take on Truman, and then on October 12th, the following Friday night, another big Suburban 1 National Conference matchup, this time against a tough Council Rock team. And then they're away for 2 weeks, back on November 2nd against, who is that? William Tennant, November 9th against Abington, and then the biggie, November 22nd, homecoming here, Roosevelt Field at 10 in the morning against the Upper Marion Vikings, who have a very impressive team, and at this moment are 2-0 as we tape this ball game.
And that last punt for the Patriots rolled out of bounds at the 37-yard line of Norristown. It was a line drive punt. Got a Patriot roll, though. Norristown elected to let the ball roll out of bounds, and they'll take over 1st and 10 from their own 37. And as I mentioned earlier, a nice crowd here at Roosevelt Field. Now, we had seen some in years past very, very sparse crowds, but of course it's a perfect autumn evening. Can't be any worse than 65, 60 degrees out here. There he's got Evans across the middle. He's wide open if he can elude this tackler. Oh, he gets crunched, but he's still up. Oh, heck of a play by Evans. Finally brought down by number 71. Bert Grossman. Oh, talk about the wrong guy to have blindside you. And Dan Langen and Mike Hofer crunched Evans, and Evans bounced off of it. That's impressive. And Evans is a speedster, and he's proven to us that he can take a hit, no doubt about it. And
I'll tell you, a lot of people were, as you were saying, Andy Town was credited with being one of the top 20 players in the area to take a look at. But you've got to give some consideration to Billy Evans, who has really come out of nowhere and done a fine job for Roger Grove's offense, and leading receiver.
Jock East Rochette just barreled for 10 yards and just about a 1st down here. I think they're going to give it to him, or else they're going to call for a measurement. Yep, it's going to be officials' timeout for a measurement. And 2 really nice plays by Norristown. That time Cassano took his time, once again waited for Evans to get open across the middle. And Evans knows he's going to get hit in that situation because he's got the linebackers around him as well as the corners. Held on to the ball, managed to pick up a couple extra yards. Then Jock East Rochette once again shows us his running ability, picks up some more yardage. So we've got the measurement. Looks like they're going to be a little bit short. About 3 inches, the officials say. So it'll be 2nd down. And this is a free down. I'd throw the ball.
play option pass. You got to go for it.
Throw the ball.
Go deep.
This is a free down. .244 left to go in this third quarter.
Next quarter's mine to eat. He has to be played by play.
I've been showing us, which tells you something.
Notice I have too. Cassano, there it is. We called that one, but it's knocked down by number 52. Who was that, Alan? Number 52, Ken Graves.
Quick little slant pattern.
Cassano
Billy Evans
dropped
was
back.
running.
I don't know, he just didn't see the defender there. I don't even think Graves saw the ball. He just had his hand stuck up in the air, and Cassano hit it. It was like a target.
Well, as I said, quick little slant pattern right over the middle. Evans, if he had taken that, he was a goner.
Tell you that, we were coach's corner, though. We called the play. All right, now you go 3rd and 1. You give it to Cassano, and he dives forward for the first down.
Right.
I could do this, Alan. We just called 2 plays in a row. Come on. The Patriots have to know what's going on if we know what's going on.
They certainly did at the end of the first half on that goal line stand.
We've made it 1st and 10 now. The officials say Frank definitely got the first down. The ball's at the 35-yard line.
What do you think? Any school districts need any assistant coaches?
I don't know, but I doubt we'll get the jobs.
Yeah, you're right. I think we're overqualified. I think we should really hit the college level.
Yeah, we could coach Montgomery County Community College's football team.
All 3 members. And a little end around here to Billy Evans.
And didn't fool too many people, I dare say.
No, I dare say that either. Number 71, Bert Grossman, was not fooled one bit. He was in there on the tackle, and Norristown loses a couple.
Yes, make it a net loss of about 1 yard, so 2nd down and 11. They tried to pull the guards that time for the blocking, and it just didn't work out.
Now another quick moving quarter. One
right.
penalty in this entire game.
Very quick game. I love it. 1:36 left to go in the 3rd quarter. They go to Van James. James gets a little bit of running room, not too much though. It's going to be 3rd down and about 7 to go, I think.
In there on the tackle, Van James, number 77, Pete Jones. Jones and Grossman, you've been hearing their name all night long, and that's because they've been dominating the line of scrimmage for the Patriots defense. Jones, 6'1", 195, very, very quick player.
That's 2 big guys to have at your tackle positions. All right, we're under a minute here left to go in the 3rd quarter. 9-6 Eagles, 3rd down. Frank drops back to pass. Under some pressure, eludes it. He's not going to get out of it, though. Nope, he's brought down. It's going to be 3rd down with about 3 to go from the 27-yard line. Pardon me, it's going to be 4th down. That's what I meant. I knew it was 4th down.
You were testing me.
I'm glad you were awake there. That's impressive. So, 4th and 4 for Norristown, and what do? You don't want to punt.
They took a look at the clock, and it says 19 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. I don't know. You don't think they're going to punt here, huh?
No, why would they? From the 27-yard line? Go for it.
4th and 4?
Go for it. And that's what they're going to do. There you go. What do you say, Coach Riley? I got you
Short
there.
little pass to Mr. Evans.
I got you there. 4th and 4, delay a game? No, end of the quarter. I'm sorry. That's another reason for a whistle. End of the quarter. So we'll go all the way down the other end, and we'll watch Norristown try on 4th and 4. So after 3 quarters of play, Eagles ahead, but barely, 9-6.